Hi, hello everyone. My name is Jo and I'm an independent cloud consultant based in Sydney, Australia. This is a series of videos where we will go through questions which are very similar to Azure AI-102 certification. I'll explain in detail each and every options and figure out the correct answer. So if you're preparing for AI-102 certification, join me in this video. Now, a basic knowledge of Azure AI services will help you to better understand these questions. Now, regarding me, I watched one training to prepare for the exam. From watching this training, I got insights on different Azure AI services, what are those services used for, how to create them, and much more. So if you're preparing for your Azure AI-102 certification, I would highly recommend you this training. The link to this training will be given in the description box below. Now to the question. You are developing a solution to process receipt images using the documentResults API. After uploading the images, the API returns a JSON response with extracted data, including various fields and their confidence scores. To ensure the accuracy of the extracted information, you need to establish a criteria that triggers a manual review by a designated team if any of the confidence scores for the extracted fields fall below a certain threshold. Given the JSON structure shown below, which expression should you use to trigger a manual review? Now, there's a JSON provided, which is the output from the model, and there are 4 options. First, let us break down the question and figure out the keywords. So the question is regarding a document intelligence model, and we have uploaded the images and we got the JSON response with the extracted data, various fields and their confidence score. Now, if the confidence score is less, what we have to do is it should trigger a manual review. If the confidence score for the extracted field is below a particular value, a manual review should be triggered. So what should we do for this? Or what should we do to incorporate a manual review if the confidence score is below a particular level? Now let us verify the JSON output. For that, I have copied the JSON to Visual Studio Code. So this is it. First, that is the document type, which is receipt. We are using the pre-built receipt model of document intelligence. Now, what else are there in the output? So the fields are type of the receipt, which is a string, and the value is itemized. And the confidence is 0.67. Now there is merchant name, where the value string is tailwind, and it is providing the bounding box and the confidence score, which is 0.91, which is a pretty good confidence. But the confidence for the receipt type is less, and merchant name has high confidence. So if these confidence scores are less, we should trigger a manual review. That is our requirement. Now let us go back to the question and see the options. documentResults.fields.ReceiptType.confidence less than 0.5. If this condition is met, we should trigger the manual review. So is that correct? This is only evaluating the receipt type. It is not evaluating the merchant name. We have to trigger the evaluation if any one of the field is having lower confidence. So this is not the correct answer. Now here, documentResults.fields.ReceiptType.confidence is greater than 0.7. So it is a very high confidence. We don't want to trigger manual review if the confidence is greater than 70%. So that is also not the correct answer. Now option C, documentResults.fields.star.confidence is less than 0.7. So it is a wildcard. If any of the fields, the confidence level is less than 0.7, we have to trigger manual evaluation. So that is exactly what we need. So in this scenario, the merchant name has higher confidence. But if you're providing another document, this confidence level could be less. So in any of the field, if the confidence level is less than 70%, we have to trigger the manual review. So this is the correct option, option C. Now option D, documentResults.fields.merchantName.valueString is equal to tailwind. Again, this is irrelevant. Doesn't shows any confidence score. If the merchant name is tailwind, it should trigger the manual review. So that is not the requirement we need. So the correct answer is option C. If the confidence level of any of the extracted field is less than 70%, we should trigger the manual review. Correct option is option C. If you find this video helpful, please hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. Thank you.